Where in energy would you be buying right now?
Well, I think the big energy conglomerates are the place to be. All of them have something like a 3.5 to 4% dividend yield, and you compare that to the 10-year Treasury, you've got quite a differential. Clearly, you're going to have some volatility short term, but oil is cheap here. But again, I think the headwind on that is that the ESG community obviously doesn't like energy stocks. But look, energy's not going away. So longer term, the oil and the oil conglomerates have got value here.
Seema?
I actually quite liked oil energy equities when we came into 2020, and the reasoning was twofold. One was a global growth pickup that we were expecting. And the second thing was just, with the US-Iran tensions, we thought the chance of it being stable for such a long period was unlikely. Now, of course, that hasn't proved so well so far, but I do agree with Kirk. I think this is a great buying opportunity potentially. My one concern, though, is how do you predict oil prices? We've seen time and time again that people have been wrong-footed, again like this year. So, Kirk, how can you feel confident about where oil prices are going to go from here?
I think it's the strength of the U.S. economy. Clearly, China has impacted energy stocks and the price of oil. But look, the U.S. economy continues to be very strong, and that's going to continue to power the energy markets. And I think you have to think longer term. But look, near term, has there been a hit? Absolutely. Is there going to be volatility near term? Absolutely. But these are great opportunities in terms of long-term value.
In terms of, I think when we think about oil, of course, it depends a lot about as you said, the US outlook as well. And we're all expecting Q1 to be pretty weak, but then Q2 to bounce back. Let's say this extends and Q2 just fails to show some of that resurgence. How would you then view oil price and energy equities at that stage?
Well, I think you have to be patient. And look, I don't think as an investor, unless you're a trader, you're investing for the near term. But look, could oil go down a bit more? Certainly it could. And again, the big question is this an epidemic or a pandemic? And how much is China going to continue to decline? That's the wild card. But I think we're all hopeful that this stabilizes. China starts to rebound. And then I think that you're going to see oil prices start to go back up.